Hi there, and welcome to Northport Living. Whether you're looking for the best spots to explore, helpful home tips, or ways to stay connected with your community, we've got you covered. Today's episode will be all about upcoming events right here in beautiful Northport. Let's go. All right, thank you for joining us today. Our special guest is Shelby Mendelson from Parks and Recreation. Hi, Shelby.
Hi, Laura. Thanks so much for having me out today.
Yeah, always a pleasure. So tell us a little bit about what you do for Parks and Rec.
Absolutely. So again, my name is Shelby Mendelson, and I am the Recreation Manager for Parks and Recreation. So I primarily oversee our Recreation Division, and that includes our facilities, our programs, our events, and everything in between.
Wow, so you're a busy lady.
Yes, ma'am, I am, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love my job. I love working for City of Northport, and I truly appreciate what we're able to put on for the community.
That's awesome. How many years have you worked here with Northport?
I am going on 4 years.
You're almost one whole hand.
You know, I'm almost there.
You're getting there.
We're getting there.
Well, let's dive into a little bit. So you mentioned events, and I know a lot of our listeners are probably trying to plan out the next month or two of activities. So what are some of the exciting events that you have on the horizon that you'd like to share with them?
Absolutely. So I would love to first say that the spring season is one of our busiest seasons in Parks and Recreation, not only because of the beautiful weather, but all of the events and programs that we have going on. In February 14th, we're going to kick off with Kids Night Out. So this is an awesome program for maybe those parents that are looking to go on a date night to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Hold on a second. What's a date night? I haven't had one of those in a while.
You know, see, that's why we implemented Valentine's Kids Night Out.
That's brilliant. I love that. So what can people expect if they sign up for that?
Absolutely. So your kids are going to be well fed and well taken care of, and they're going to be super tired when they get home with all the fun activities and programs that the team has planned for them. So it'll be based off of Valentine's Day, so they'll still get a little bit of that Valentine's experience with the crafts that they're doing. And so we have an awesome night at the George Mullen Activity Center.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and what time is that available?
So that will be from 5 to 8:30, which gives those parents a good amount of time to get out, grab dinner, see a movie, whatever it is that sort of connects you back and still ensures that your kiddos have a great experience as well.
Wonderful. And how much is it? How can folks sign up?
So you can sign up on our website. Okay. You can also contact us at the Morgan Family Community Center or George Mullen Activity Center.
All right. So Shelby, is there any age restrictions or anything our parents need to know if they're thinking of coming?
Absolutely. So we only accept children in kindergarten through 5th grade for this program.
Okay. All right. So Kids Night Out sounds amazing. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with your Valentine's crafts. I can't wait to see the pictures. What else do you have happening?
So another program that I really wanted to touch on today is our upcoming Teen Talk.
Ooh.
So not sure if all of our viewers and listeners know, but at the Morgan Family Community Center, we host a quarterly Teen Talk. We are directly next to Northport High School and Heron Creek Middle School, and we see kiddos come over before and after school, and we are able to provide safe, fun programming for them to partake in. So we have game rooms, teen lounges, all of those awesome amenities at the Morgan Family Community Center, and it's a great way for the kids to be able to participate in those activities with their friends after school, maybe while they're waiting for parents to get off of work or schedule arrangements. So our Teen Talk really gets into our community center guidelines. That way, we as a team set those expectations for the kids, and we can make sure everyone's having an enjoyable experience through that item. Additionally, at our Teen Talk this year, we're going to have social services come out, and they're going to talk to our teen patrons about budgeting and being financially responsible as they sort of transition into that adulthood and workforce environment.
Sure. Yeah, it's never too early to learn how to budget properly. So do you have any partners you're working with as you're teaching those financial budgeting classes?
Yes, so the social services division is going to be coming in, and they're going to do a tidbit and teach the kids where they can find those resources to be able to utilize and how they can set themselves up for success in that area.
Wonderful. And if any of our listeners have children of that age, how do they sign up? How do they get into the Teen Talk program?
Definitely. So Teen Talk is going to be a drop-in, and it's going to be on February 20th from 4:30 to 5:15. completely free. We encourage everyone to come out. We provide a snack, we provide some games, and then, of course, getting into those pieces about community center guidelines, as well as the budgeting topic for that specific session. Additionally, we have a DeFi program. So our DeFi program is our drug-free youth program, and that is something that is heavily utilized by a good amount of the teen patrons that visit both the Morgan Family Community Center and the George Mullen Activity Center. Through working with DeFi, we're able to provide a free membership for a year for qualifying students who commit to be drug-free. It's for middle school and high school age students. And again, they're able to have access to all of those amenities. We do have DeFi coming to the Morgan Family Community Center on February 13th. You can sign up for DeFi and to be able to get that testing done through their website.
Okay, so for the teens who are interested and they want to have a free membership at the Morgan, they'd sign up through DeFi. They have to commit to, what do they have to commit to when you say testing? Are they committing to a drug test, or what are those qualifications?
So the qualifications for this program are going to be an annual drug test, and they are able to take randomly selected drug tests throughout the course of the year with parent consent. You do have to have a parent on site with you for this testing to be done. And it's done at the Morgan Family Community Center. So it's a safe environment for the parents to be there. They're also able to learn about what our expectations are at the community centers and how we sort of interlock and partner with DeFi to be able to provide this program.
Yeah, so that sounds like a wonderful opportunity and a free program for our students to take advantage of. So once again, what's that date for those who are looking to sign up and maybe haven't been as involved before?
Yes, so DeFi will be visiting us at the Morgan Family Community Center on February 13th from 4:30 to 6 p.m.
All right, make sure to stop out there and enjoy it. And speaking of the Morgan Center, you have had some exciting news recently, right? We have some Hurricane Ian repairs that have been finished. Is that correct? Tell us a little about that.
Yes. So in the beginning of January, we were able to reopen the Morgan Family Community Center Gymnasium after almost 2.5 years following Hurricane Ian damages. This gymnasium serves as an outlet to our community, our youth, our leagues. So to be able to have it back up and running is huge. We saw over 5,000 drop-ins to the Morgan Family Community Center, which is a huge increase compared to December. So that just goes to show the value that this specific facility has for our youth and our community.
So 5,000 visits to the Morgan Center. That is amazing. I am so glad that people are seeing the value of that community center, and I hope more who are listening take the chance to stop by, drop in, and see what they have to offer there. It is a beautiful facility.
Absolutely. From the gymnasium to the meeting spaces, the rentable spaces for your events, fitness centers, game rooms, teen lounges, it really is a nice area for people to be able to visit.
Fantastic. Now, let's get a little conservation-y. And can you tell me a little bit about what are maybe some things that those who are interested in conservation and going green, do you have any opportunities for our audience in that regard?
Yes, on February 15th, we will be hosting our quarterly Go Green with Parks program. So this is a new program that was implemented just this time last year. So it's pretty fresh, and I guess we could say green. I am so proud of our team for this program. We have Dylan George, who is one of our recreation supervisors, recently obtained his Florida Master Naturalist credential.
That's a big one.
It is a huge one, and we are so proud of him and what he is able to bring to the team by obtaining this certification.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more. If someone were to come out to the Go Green with Parks, what are they going to be doing?
So on February 15th at 10 a.m., we are going to kick things off with an educational session. And they're going to really focus on freshwater systems, native plants, watersheds, and the environmental benefits of bioswales.
Ooh, bioswales. That's just fun to say. I mean,
Good
I'm going to
stuff,
come just
right?
to say that word. All right. And where are people meeting?
It's going to be held at the Morgan Family Community Center.
Okay, fabulous. All right, so make sure you check that out if you are interested in bioswales and other ways that you can go green with parks. That is definitely going to be a can't miss event. So, all right, how about, I've also heard Movies on the Green series. I just went to your Wonka movie, and that was super fun. What do you have coming up next month?
So in February, on the 28th at 6:30 p.m., we're going to be hosting Movies on the Green at the City Center Front Green. And the movie,
do you need a
drum roll please, is Inside Out 2.
Ooh, let's get talking about feelings. That's awesome.
And Laura, you and I both have kiddos at home, and we know this is a popular one. So.
It is definitely my daughter's favorite has to be Joy. I'm not sure. How about your little guy? Does he have a favorite?
He is in that age where we go through all the emotions. So if I had to pick one, it would be quite hard. But yes, I would say Joy is definitely one of my favorite characters as well.
Oh, good. All right. So I know you'll definitely have food trucks there so people can find something if they're feeling a little hungry. But what else? What else should people bring along with them?
You should absolutely bring your lawn chairs, your blankets, anything that you want to get cozy and be able to watch the screen. It's a large inflatable screen, so it's a really nice, different take on a movie night. Our team is actually also providing activity guides for the kiddos to be able to use throughout the movie, and they will be themed.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so there's going to be Inside Out 2 themed games or activities for them to do while they're there. I mean, that just sounds like one easy win for a busy family on the go to go find a place to enjoy, and nothing beats a movie under the stars. So,
absolutely.
One thing that will be here before we know it is spring break. And I know that is a time of year where at least I'm always looking for fun things I can do with my kids. So what are some things Parks and Rec has available for folks like us looking for what to do that time of year?
So spring break for us is a busy, busy time. Recreation specifically is going to be hosting a bingo event on March 21st.
Ooh, yeah.
If you love bingo, I 10 out of 10 recommend coming to Binglo. It is a take on bingo, but we get to do it in the dark. We have neon lights. You get to dress up, and we see all ages come to this event.
So anyone listening who has not taken part in Binglo, I can tell you that is one of my favorite Parks and Rec events that you guys hold. I love to bring the whole family. I've brought the grandparents. I've brought the younger kids. It's a super fun time. How much is it? When is it? What can people expect?
Binglo is going to be held at the George Mullen Activity Center from 6:30 to 8 p.m. It is $15 per person and $10 for additional card packs.
Awesome. All right. So get your Binglo on and get out and join them for that. You're not going to be sorry that you did. So what else? I know that spring break, a lot going on. How about WaterWise, our friends from Aquatics? What are they doing?
So Mr. Aquatic Manager Devon Poulos is extremely busy with his team because they are getting ready to ramp things up for their spring break. From March 15th to the 23rd is going to be spring break hours at the Northport Aquatic Center.
Wow. Okay. So what is spring break hours? What does that mean?
Spring break hours mean that the pool and the water park will be open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, so that's a full day of water park activities. So if you're home with the kids and you're looking to go enjoy the lazy river while they splash around on the slides, you're going to have your opportunity during spring break.
It is the place to be.
Oh, for sure. Especially here in Northport. I mean, who doesn't love that facility? It is beautiful.
Every year, the team works so hard to make sure that that facility is clean, up to standards, and engaging for the community.
Well, I will see you at the pool during spring break, so I hope our listeners will join us there. Anything else coming up that our listeners should know about?
On March 29th, we're going to be hosting our second community yard sale for the year.
Ooh, community yard sale. Oh, I love a community yard sale. I love to go around and see what unique thing I can find. I once got a cardboard cutout Elvis at your community yard sale.
And it doesn't even surprise me. No. I'm not even shocked. Every community yard sale, we find something new. Yeah. We find something creative, and the Northport community keeps on coming out. This past yard sale in February, we had over 400 attendees.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We had between 40 to 50 vendors.
That's amazing. So what kind of things can your shoppers find? What kind of items are for sale at this event?
So they have everything at the community yard sale, everything you would see from your garage that you're looking to get rid of, bikes, clothing. We also have a crafter's corner, which is a really cool aspect for some of those vendors that are local here in Northport to be able to get their names out in their businesses. In the past, we've had local artisans such as candle makers and people selling pens, but every yard sale, we have different amenities, we have different sales, we have different businesses. So it really is just dependent on who's looking to get out there.
Yeah, so if you've gone before, if you're listening to this and you've been to the yard sale before, it's never the same event twice. So make sure you come on out, check it out, and see what unique treasure there is to find at this next month's event. Well, let's hop to it. And talk about some April events. Is there anything else, any other big events? What's the next big city event that people should definitely save the date for?
On April 11th, we're going to be hosting our flashlight egg hunt at the City Center Front Green. A really cool piece of this egg hunt is that it's geared towards children between the ages of 7 to 12. So we're sort of in that transition period of, are egg hunts still cool or not? Well, here in Northport Parks and Rec, they absolutely are cool, and it takes a different spin on it. So you get to do a glow-in-the-dark egg hunt. It's getting late, it's getting dark, and it really hypes up that excitement for those kiddos.
Oh, that definitely sounds like a good time. So, all right, do you offer any other options for those who are younger and who are looking to maybe not battle through the dark for the glow-in-the-dark eggs?
Yes, so just the following day on April 12th at 10 a.m., we're going to kick off our Eggnormous egg hunt. This is specifically for children between the ages of 3 to 9. We do separate based on age, so everybody has a fair shot at getting as many eggs as possible.
Well, and I think one of the unique features, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you have an accessible option for kids who maybe need a little help finding their eggs. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, so we actually have an adaptive egg hunt that we put on every year. It will also be held on April 12th at 10 a.m. This year, we're going to be partnering with the Loveland Center, and they offer a separate area for those kids that maybe need a little extra time to go through and hunt for eggs in a low sensory environment.
So, Shelby, you were not kidding. You guys are definitely super busy this spring with Parks and Recreation, making all these opportunities available for our residents. So thank you so much for your time and coming on the show today.
It was my pleasure. Be sure to check out northportfl.gov/parks and recreation to stay in the know about all things Parks and Rec.
You've been listening to Northport Living. We'll be back soon with more tips, events, and inspiration. Until then, get out there and explore all the amazing things our city has to offer. See you next time.